Hello everyone. This is Dr. Chen. I'm talking about the Student Management Fund. It's been 2 weeks, and then a lot of things happen in 2 weeks. Okay, in the beginning of the semester, I was joking about losing 30% of the money for this fund. Apparently, we lost more than that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a long-term investment, and we didn't do anything when the market was going down, and we don't plan to do anything for anytime soon. So there are still, given that it is down like 30 some percent, there will be more upside potential than downside risk. So if you have some money, I would recommend that you can play with it. I don't recommend you buy or sell, but I'm just talking about what we should do about the rest of the semester. So I was writing an email for you guys. So some students email me that they cannot meet during the scheduled time because it's very different, right? It's very unique and hard for everyone. You might be at home taking care of some of your friends or your family, and maybe you have limited access, or maybe you work full-time or part-time during this unique time period. So we will be flexible at Winthrop, and I totally understand it. And even for me, my kids, they cannot go to daycare anymore, and I have to kind of work around their schedule a little bit. So let's try this week to just record a video and then communicate this way. And when needed, or when I see some emails about confusion, I can try to arrange a conference call like 10-15 minutes, like office hours, to all of you to clarify something. I recorded the video for my other classes about content, but this class is very unique. Okay, so we had a SIE, right, built into it, but given the time frame we have, and then the focus would be still the portfolio management, I plan to just focus on the individual projects. Currently, only 2 students presented the individual project. All of you need to, so I set a deadline. All of you need to send me a recorded video by this Friday about your first individual presentation. Okay, so you need to, you can use Skype Business, like I have Skype here. So you can just start a meeting, okay? You can just start using meeting now, right? You can just use meeting now, and then you can just record it. Let me see. So you can just use this, and then you can they have a recording button somewhere. You can start recording. This is one way to record it. Okay, that's what I use. Okay, you don't even have to have anyone. You just need to share your screen, share your desktop. Right, like I have this here, and then you can see the desktop. Okay, and then you can start recording, right? You see that stop sharing, which means you are sharing your desktop, and then you can start recording, right? That way I can see you record it, and then you can just leave this. You can choose to show your face or not. It's your choice. I don't worry too much about it. And I know like many of us are using Zoom right now for everything. I'm very sure you can also record it this way. You can see that you can just screen sharing, right? Like this is so let's say I'm writing an email right now, so I'm sharing this screen. Let me return to the meeting. New sharing. Let me just choose to share this one because my video recording software only captures this screen. So you can see this, right? You can see I recorded several, right? If you just open this, if you don't have a pen, you can just talk about it. That's fine, and then save it. And then you can stop sharing, right? Stop recording. So that's another way of doing it. I think both Zoom and Skype are free, and if you have any other software you want to use, feel free to do so. And there are a lot of things going on those days that you can talk about, right? Everything is done in our portfolio, like whatever you decide to do. Small cap got hit the most because that's small business. People worry about it, right? And the stock price is lowest since 2016. President Trump is quite unhappy about it because he has been talking about his accomplishment mainly from stock market level, and it's gone, right? But I think this is not even though we teach finance, but this is not really a time to worry too much about money. People are dying, okay? People are dying. That's more important than money. And the money will recover. You don't need to pay attention to the short-term changes because that will make your life miserable. Every day the market is going up and down, and if you pay attention to it, how can you live a life? So that's why you don't need to feel bad about losing 30% in the portfolio, even if it's your money. Like I have my money, right? I lost some money. Most people lose money because if you look at their 401k, all Americans lost probably all of their gains for the most recent 5 years. That's okay because it will come back. Those are the U.S. companies. They are doing a great job. And if we have a global recession, personally I believe that United States is still the safest. That's why the dollars, okay, that's why the U.S. dollars is so strong. I mean, you can trade the dollars. You can even recommend some hedging positions. Let me just put my Excel here. I will upload this onto YouTube and make a link here, right? I have a Grammarly here to help me editing those. So so there are liquidity concerns. You can talk about the bond market, talk about what we can do, either buy some bond or even have some protections. That's totally fine, okay? Or you can talk about, let's say you want to buy more small companies because it's so cheap. We can sell some and buy some small companies. I'm totally okay with it. Nasdaq has been showing some resistance during this market crash because of the technology companies. And oil is down, right? Oil is down 60-70%. Do we have any oil-related company? All those things you can talk about, okay? Or you can talk about what do you think about the future. You think how long the coronavirus will stay. All of those, okay? Anything. There are so many things we can talk about. And all of those will be graded. Will be graded in a way that reflect what you should get, okay? Let me just take it back, okay? This is a really unique time, okay? This is a unique time, and we all understand how challenging it is. As soon as you show some effort and show some communication with me, I will be really willing to help you get a good grade. And also remember, this is you can you can use SU for all classes, okay? So I'm totally okay with that because people have very different constraints. You might have very limited access at home about internet. You might be worrying about your rent next month because you cannot work part-time, right? It's hard, okay? It's very hard, and they say the unemployment rate can be 30% in the United States if this does not change soon. Feel free to communicate with me frequently, and if you have any issues or challenges that you need to handle, I will be flexible, okay? But anyway, I put a deadline here to make sure that we get something done, and that's when you and I realize that you cannot get it done because of certain reasons. Please let me know. I will be flexible about it. I just want to get everyone moving, okay? Before it's too late. We still need to get something done, okay? Okay, please let me know if you have any questions, okay? The best way to approach me would be still using emails. I check emails all the time. I wish you all stay healthy. It is a really bad flu, but it will be over, okay? I think the they worry about the capacity of a hospital or the crash of the healthcare system other than the virus itself. So people are so panicked. I was at full line and I cannot even find eggs. But it's okay. You will pass. Okay, we need to be faithful and have confidence in the nation. Okay, it's the best system we get, right, in the world. So you need to have some confidence on that.